Hi, it's Denise with Ladybug Stampin', and today is a discovery day. Today we're going to be talking about our Stampin' Up! Blend markers, which these are our new alcohol markers, using them along with our Stampin' Up! Inks. Now these are dye-based inks, and I didn't think they would work. I thought you had to use like our Tuxedo Memento Black ink, but I had somebody ask me in my Facebook Friday Live if we could use alcohol markers with the Stampin' Up! Classic ink pads, and I said no, I don't think so because they're dye based. And then it became a discussion, and they said, well, let's try it and see. So I stamped using this leaf right here on just a scratch piece of cardstock, and then started to use the blends on there to see if this would bleed. We were looking to see if the ink from the ink pad would bleed against the marker, and you can see that it does not. Now, the person that was asking me, her name is Charmaine, and she has a YouTube channel called Fantastic Crafts, and I will be linking her channel down below because she's going to be doing the same test but with different kind of alcohol markers and the Stampin' Up! Ink pads. This opens up a door for me. Now, I don't know if this has been done before. I haven't seen it anywhere. If it has, that's awesome. But for me, I haven't seen it anywhere, so I thought, well, let's try it. And I thought, well, now I got to post a YouTube video on it. But it opens doors because that means this one is Early Espresso ink with Daffodil Light. Today, I'm going to be using Soft Suede. I will say I was playing around with some different inks, and I've used what Garden Green, I think this is. I used Cherry Cobbler. I used Pacific Point, and then I colored it in, and then I was just spraying with some other spray stuff. But I wanted to see, and not one of them bled, so the inks didn't bleed. So I thought, okay, let's get on here and show you guys. All right, so let's get to it. So on the sample card, you can see that I used this 3-leaf stamp right here from our Rooted in Nature clear mount stamp set. I decided I'm going to use, because this is a two case stamp set, you get a lot of stamps with this. I'm going to use this big leaf right here. I just thought it would be, I don't know, different. And I'm going to be using Very Vanilla instead of Whisper White as my base. Okay, so we're going to get out our Soft Suede, and I'm just going to ink up the leaf, and I'm randomly going to start stamping the leaf. Okay. I want them to be perfect. I want it to feel like it's falling from the tree, right? Leaves don't fall in the way we think they won't, and sometimes they're even tore like that one. And this time I'm going to use a variety of Stampin' Right markers. I'm going to be using Daffodil Delight. This is Mango Melody Delight, which is one of our new colors. This is Pumpkin Pie, and this one is the Dark Pumpkin Pie, and this is the Light Cherry Cobbler. So I just thought it would be different to have a couple different color leaves. So I'm just going to go in here and start coloring, and you can see that they are not bleeding, and I will show you my Stampin' Blend marker to show you that it did not come out on my marker. Let's see if you see that. See? It did not come out on the marker. Okay, so I want to open this up. I'm just going to start coloring these leaves. Now, this Cherry Cobbler, even though this is the light one, it is dark. But I was looking at some of my decorations, my fall decorations, and the red leaves tend to be a little bit darker, so I thought that would be okay. And then we're going to go with Pumpkin Pie, or no, this is, keeps wanting to say Pumpkin Pie. This is, this one is Pumpkin Pie. That one was Mango Melody. Okay. And if you don't get it all in there, that's fine. You can leave a little bit of space. Okay. I'm going to go back over here with the Mango Melody. I know, I thought all these different colors would be really pretty. Okay. Okay, and here we're finishing up on the last one. Let's put all our caps back on. Is that not just gorgeous? Check that out. Okay, so let's make it into a card. Okay, I thought we'd use soft suede as our base, so we also be using that for our sentiment. And today I chose the Words Are Never Enough. And we will be stamping that onto a piece of very vanilla cardstock that is cut at 1/2 inch by 4 1/8. Make sure I've got this upright. I always like to stamp off first. Make sure, okay. And I am going to continue, I am going to stamp it to the side still. I like that look because I'm going to be adding some leaves. That's good. Yay, that worked. Card base is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, and we're going to fold it in half, or you can score it at 5 1/2 and then fold over. I'm just going to burnish it with my bone folder. Now we're going to actually put this piece on a copper foil mat, and yes, I have already cut out some stuff out of here. This was actually some things that I cut out for this card, and so I just wanted to use, I didn't want to waste my copper foil by, you know, leaving this waste. And I'm actually going to be cutting, punching out a couple things out of this real quick, and then I will place this on top of here and we'll get ready. Okay, put a little adhesive on there, and then I'm just going to place this right on top. See? And you can't even see what I punched out on the back. That's how you save paper. And then I'm going to take some dimensionals and put on top of here. Okay, we've got our dimensionals on there. And I think I want these little leaves right here that are kind of broken up towards the top. Okay, and then we're going to take and glue our sentiment on there. And I want this towards, and it's going to overlay, it's going to go from the copper to the other side of the copper. I wanted it to go like that. And then let's get a little bit of our burlap ribbon. And I'm not going to fold over, I didn't want it like that. I wanted to be able to attach it, and then I'll trim it. Oh, I just cut that. Okay, just add some adhesive. Back of that. I'm just going to put it right below the words. Like that. And then I can come back and trim this however I want to trim. Okay. All right. Just like that. Oh, that's pretty. Ran through the Big Shot some of the framelits that actually coordinate with this Rooted in Nature, called Nature Roots Framelits. And it's got, look at all these framelits. Let me show you. I mean, you got the big tree, the little pine trees, all the leaves. You can emboss the leaves and then run it through the framelit part. And I'll show you again what the stamp set looks like. So you can see it cuts out these ones, and it cuts everything on this stamp set right here, on this one. So great stamp set. It also, in the suite, comes with these leaf trinkets. And they come in just like this copper and like a, it's not silver, what would you call that? I can't remember, like a muted silver. And on this one you can see we used copper, okay? But I wanted to do something a little different. And so I actually took my blend marker and colored my metal. And then I just kind of hit it with the heat tool, and it's not coming off. So see, not coming off. So I wanted to add a little bit of color, and I chose this cherry cobbler. We're gonna see if it works. So I'm just gonna put these leaves, and I don't know how many I'm gonna use. I think I'm just gonna probably use these two and this one right here. You know, I didn't have this card. I had this one designed, and I could have made another one just like this. But sometimes I want to show you guys variety. So I don't have this card. I have it in my head, but I don't have it on here until I lay it. Okay, so I like that. So let's get some dimensionals to put on this leaf. Okay. And we're going to put this one right here. And this one right here. And then for this one, we're actually going to have to use a glue dot. Our paper pushing tool and our glue dots. And I'm just going to put a couple on here. Make sure it's secure for when I give it away. Okay. And then I'm just going to lay it right about there. Because I don't want to cover up the words. Like that. Yeah, I like that. Actually, I'm going to lift this up. And I know you're going, what? You just glued it down. That's okay. It'll come up. I didn't tear it. I want it to be more clustered around the words. Like that. Yeah. There we go. And I think, leave it alone, Denise. Hold on, I gotta move it. I gotta move it like this. It was too much. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Oh, I like that. So you can see I used Whisper White on this one, Very Vanilla on this one. I did the leaf cluster a little bit different, but basically the focus was the technique with the Stampin' classic Stampin' pads and the Stampin' blends, alcohol markers. Isn't that awesome? I just have a bunch of ideas already to use with these in the future. I just think you just pull out your colors and start using them and play around. Okay, guys. Well, thanks. And don't forget to go view Charmaine's at Fantastic Crafts. View her tutorial. She's going to be showing her version as well. And I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Toodles.